Oh, happy days. Happy days. Seriously. Hello, YouTube fans. This is the Escar Clown. I hope you like my t-shirt. My Hey Yonka Toaster Metal shirt. Literally. There's a reason why they made you gotta pay attention when they put sacred clowns into things like that. The biggest one that they always promote is the Joker. One of the reasons why the Joker movie did so well. There's a reason why the Joker movie did a lot of money, right? Because the Hey Yonka is a real thing, and the Heyonka type of being that people like to think about, what you saw in the Joker movie is a real thing. It is. It's a real thing, and it's going to happen soon. By the way, It's from in 2016 and 17. We were hearing that it was happening around in China, mainly because eventually China would have owned Hong Kong or some shit like that, right? And Hong Kong didn't want that, so the Hong Kong people wanted to fight back, and they started wearing Joker makeup and stuff like that. And I talked about that too. I don't know if I ever put it on this channel because it's an old video that I made. Because a lot of videos that I made in my other original channel that talk about Enlightenment stuff, so much got deleted, guys. So much got deleted, and at the same time, Rumble wasn't around, so I couldn't put those videos there, and I didn't, and I still couldn't figure out how to archive stuff and everything like that. But now I do. So looking back at it now, it's just like, damn, man, all those videos that I made, you know. But that's fine. It's fine. It's in the internet anyways, so it's still there. These motherfuckers just locked it. Basically, that's what they did. They locked it. That's what they do. They lock it. It's not gone forever. They just lock it. So eventually you see those again, guys. So I hope you guys know that. If you ever had a YouTube channel or videos, if you're a brother or a sister that makes YouTube videos and they're gone and you can't find them anymore, you find them again. Guarantee you. So moving on. Um, can we just talk about like a lot of shit that's happening right now? No, not even that. Let's talk about what's happening with us. To be quite honest with you, you know. And also, let's talk about a little bit of these wicked ones a little bit, because that's majority of what I really want to talk about. Like, I'm not, I don't want to put their energy to them or anything like that, because they're motherfuckers. But I want to say this right now. Obviously, they knew they had a chance, and they didn't take no opportunities. They didn't give a fuck, obviously. But at the same time, like, they asking for forgiveness, and also they still want to try to get the fuck out of here. Try to go to any wards that they can. Tell them, hey, I'll pay you this much money if you let me come over here. And it's like we're here like, you know what's funny for your wicked ones? You know what's funny with your orcs actually? Um, you're not even. Should I even say it? We all know what's going to happen. Even these orcs know what's going to happen, and they don't want to admit it. They're scared to admit to themselves. Some of them admit it. Some of them admit it to themselves. And the ones that do, oh, guess what? Are grown up and they're adults about it. Basically, seriously, they're grown up. They know what's up, and they're adults about it, and that's fine. And that's fine. That's fine. They just do what they have to can. Sometimes they might spread the truth. If they're not, they're part of the problem. But if they spread the truth, then guess what? They're not part of the problem. They're actually telling people, guess what? These people that I'm talking about are the true people of this stuff. We've been fucked up and we've been doing all of this shit. Because they're all actually, I found some of that a long time ago when I was on YouTube. You know? I don't know if there's stuff like that on there now. Because you know how YouTube is now. But back then, when YouTube was a wild, wild west, I used to hear videos like that. Like a lot of white people literally saying that, yo, guys, like the color people, like the Afro people are literally this and that. And I'm over here like listening to it. And I'm over here like, I didn't get it at the time. I'm over here like listening to it. And I'm like, really? Holy shit, you know? And I really didn't think about it, but it was always in the back of my head. But I really think about it too much until eventually landed on my lap eventually again. That's what happens in my life. That's just me. Some things land back to me on my lap, and then when it does, I have to check it out again. Especially if it happens more than once, Because it happens the first time, okay, cool, and then it leaves, and then it happens the second time, and you're like, all right, what's this shit? What's this? What's this? All right? I'm like, oh, then you're going down a rabbit hole, baby. Seriously, you're going down a rabbit hole. That some people feel like you should stop or feel like you should not keep going, but you're supposed to keep going. People think that there's an end to the rabbit hole. There isn't. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. How do you go through the rabbit hole? Not just by researching, but actually meditating within thyself. That's why they didn't want to talk to you about meditation in school. Meditation is powerful as fuck. There's a reason why COVID happened. Okay? You think that pandemic shit happened for no reason? I knew that shit was going to happen before it hit the fan. Okay? And people were still in shock. And I was still like, holy shit, look at this shit. I was just looking at it. I was like actually, looking at it, like laughing at it. Like, holy shit. Even though, yeah, I got sick, basically. But I always got sick around those seasons, anyways. you know? Because I knew how my body was. And no, I didn't get the jabby jab, basically. Hell no. Are you crazy? You must be high. And not that high that I'm talking about. Hell no. Hell no. Seriously. Because there was no reason for you to take that shit. Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me that this thing happened and then they want you to take that? What kind of mindset you guys have? And I know I get it. Some people be like, oh, I have to do it because of my job and shit like that. Guess what? Guess what? You literally bow down to them, man. You guys could have ended this right there and then, but all of you guys decided not to. You decided to let the system keep going a little bit. You guys had the chance for this shit to end when they told you, hey, you want to take it and come back to work. Oh, but yeah, because I don't know what to do and everything like that. We figured it out ourselves, my bro. Like, what the hell? You can't figure that shit out without the government interfering with your shit? I am dead serious. You mean to tell me you mean to tell me you need that type of help? Is it that hard for you to plant a seed in the backyard of your own house? You need to ask the government for that? Then what's stopping you to do anything then? You could. Everyone always says in their own house, I can do what the fuck I want. It's my own house. Then treat it like it, dude. Treat it like it, ma'am. I'm dead serious. This is your land. This is your home. So treat it that way. Someone tries to take it, someone fuck with you, not even because you don't need that shit. The is in yourself, motherfucker. Because those shotguns, those guns, and everything like that, I am dead serious. Those shits are in with you. I'm dead serious. They put these shit in comic books. Have you seen the freaking comic book of The Mask? When the guy's literally manifesting a fucking Tommy gun and a fucking gun itself, and he's blasting these motherfuckers. And most people be like, but you say no guns and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but he's manifesting it with his mind, meaning that's a high energy force. So basically, he's just shooting at him lasers. To be quite honest with you, he's not even shooting bullets at him. He's shooting lasers. At that point, you gotta think about that because you're manifesting it and using all that energy to manifest something that's there. So obviously, it's not physical; it's energy. You know, it's not rocket science because you're using it. You're using that energy, that force to make that object appear. So guess what? It's not like if someone tries to punch it, I guarantee you, it's not going to fly off their hand. You're just going to be like, really, dude? You like because it's in your head. It's in your head. It's not really. It's not really there. Basically, you're imagining it. Pure imagination. That's why I always say pure imagination. You know, some people might be like, "Oh no," because you think that things are not going to be really there, but no, it is. They are there. The reason I say they are there is because you thought about it. It's because they're there. I'm sorry to tell you that. Stop thinking that just because I say pure imagination, it's just not a thing, or it's just not relevant, or it's just scary because you can't go deep into that rabbit hole of the mind because you think it's childish. Why? Everything around you tells you to not be in that childhood state. Everything around you tells you that. I'm not saying you can't have an adult mind. I'm not saying to be childish and be a fucking idiot. I'm saying be be like a child. Don't be a child. Be like a child. See things like they're new and shit like that. See things that they will glimmer and things that were beautiful. Because that's how we were when we was kids. We're like touching everything. And some of us still do that. Some of us that were labeled with ADHD. Because they knew the alright, all common folk, right? That were labeled with ADHD. Labeled with ADHD. And I'm not talking about, oh, I think I have ADHD, or I'm just not, by law, nah, I'm not talking about those people either. I'm talking about the people that literally have been by law by it. The reason they did that, the reason they have done that, is to tell you, it should remind you at this point that they are scared of you. You are the one that's going to wake up around your immediate family. You are the one that's going to get these what they call powers. And they're not powers, they're just part of you, dude. They're just part of you. They're not your powers, they're just yours. Just like any other bug that can fly. Oh, that if you see a bug that can fly that you never saw before, will you say that that's powers? No, that's just what they can do. you know, you know, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Paying attention to nature, and you figure a lot of things out with nature, especially when it comes to what these motherfuckers are doing to nature. Have you seen what these animals act like? Zombie-ish? Even the bugs? That's not supposed to happen. The fuck you talking about? Oh, that's just nature. No, no. What are you doing that? Nature's not gonna do. Nature's not gonna hurt the. She's not gonna hurt the animals that she needs to put things in a cycle. Basically, that's why it's called the ecosystem. Basically, the only way that nature lets that happen is that if you have an animal that eats another animal. That's nature-ish. She let that happen. That is a virus that came in and fucked that shit up. And shout out to Orion TV. I know he's not called that anymore, but I've been knowing him that way. But Orion TV, he pointed out that when shit like that happens, that's an entity. And I'm like, exactly, that is an entity inside that fucking insect, a bug, and shit like that. People want to laugh at it and be like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, then what? Then I don't know what to tell you. Because if you don't think there's not an entity in there, then that thing will not be moving, my bro. If there's not an entity inside your body, you won't be fucking moving. Does that make sense? You won't be doing this. I won't be doing this. I won't be talking. Does that make sense? The only difference is that the people that can animate their body have spirits and souls, or a habit of freaking corpse that is actually decaying over time, and that's where they need to either clone it or eat babies or suck the energy out of somebody. They showed you all of this. Some people think that this is a new thing. No, it's not. They've been showing you this forever. There's even statues of Rome showing these motherfuckers literally cutting up a freaking baby in its neck and with a freaking water fountain underneath there. I am dead serious. There's a fucking statue, picture, wall mural that is like that. I'm looking at that like, oh, and no one's not saying shit about that. No one's not. There's no articles about this shit. But everyone wants to like see shit like that and walk by. Why? Because then they need to mention who are the people that are doing it, and they can't let that happen. And then people are just going to go right back to the people that actually are doing it and be like, holy shit. And then they're going to bring out race and stuff like that. Oh, you're racist and shit like that. And I'm over here like, dude, look at your past. I'm not saying you're like this. That's fine if you're not. Congratulations, you're not like this. Like, you're not one of a million other orcs that literally want us dead. And if you want to treat it, and if you want to act that way, I can understand and understand and all that stuff if you don't know. But if you do know and you try to keep it secret, that's when I don't give a fuck about you. That's why I don't give a fuck at all. That's why I lost all respect at that point. Because if you don't know, you don't know. Because people out here are all lost. But I'm not going to be naive to the point that some of these people do not know, or all of them know. You know? I'm not going to be naive like that, man. Because when you look at them, look, I'm saying this right now. When you wake up, when you're finally in tune with nature, in tune to thyself, and you know thyself, they look at you in a different way, man. Especially when you were naive, and then you wake up, and then they see how they treat you now. They don't even want to touch you if you wake up, because they feel like they're about to die. And I'm over here like, I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm just about to shake your hand, and you're over here like, is because I live in a ghetto? Or is it because I look kind of rough? Is that why? Is because my hair? I let my hair grow? Is that what it is? Because, your definition, and you got all people the same way. Oh, when you going to get a haircut and shit like that? It's like, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. And I get a haircut when I want to. Like, right now, I just don't feel like it. you know? If I wanted to take a haircut, I would have taken one a while ago anyways. I just don't feel like it. And look at this. You know? Look how much I freaking put into this already. Because you guys know, if you've been knowing my channel for a long time, I have been like growing up, obviously, but I've been cutting it also. But look at it. Sometimes I feel like I look adorable, and that's fine. That's how I would think for myself. No other person should think about that but me. But maybe for another honey. But that's really it. um, what is it? I mean, I'm just saying that mainly because you should feel cute for yourself, man. Like, come on, man. You gotta be confident with yourself. You should be confident with yourself. What do you have? Come on, seriously, man. You got to know that you're sexy, you're beautiful. You gotta, literally, man. You gotta respect yourself. Seriously, because if no one's not gonna respect you, if no one's not gonna respect you, then who will? You know, you gotta respect yourself. That's why sometimes you gotta take boundaries with people. It doesn't matter if you tell them or not. You gotta take boundaries with people. You really do, man. If you don't take boundaries with people, I swear, man. Sometimes it's just too much. It's too much to the point that you don't want to deal with the person anymore, man. And then when you do those boundaries, you feel better. So take boundaries from people that you need to take boundaries from, dude. I I'm dead serious. I'm just looking at my timing now because I want to got a lot of college shit to do for no fucking reason. I wish I could just actually no. Sorry, I was just thinking of something. um, our people are going through a point that we are shifting to. I think that's magical. I haven't even seen Ralph Smart's latest videos, but his thumbnail is already saying this is the end, this is the end, and shit like that, or the end, or just end. Because at the same time, guys, I've said this a long time ago. We already won. If you have that mindset, if you know thyself, you're on the right path. I don't care what anyone. I don't care what someone. I know someone might complain about, oh, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing that. But I'm over here like, if you know thyself and you know you're on the right path, and I'm saying you know, not that fake shit. You, oh yeah, I know. No, I mean you know. If you know, you know. Okay, because that shit is something I take fucking very seriously. Okay, to the point that sometimes I look like the enemy. I'm dead serious. Because knowing thyself, man, is you're saving yourself, my bro, my woman, my queen, my sister, my brother, my king, prince, princess. Come on, guys. You guys know what's up. You guys know who you are deep down inside of you. I know exactly who I am inside of me. I'm the fucking sacred goddamn clown dragon that literally destroys these motherfuckers. Okay? No one's not gonna tell me I'm not a sacred clown dragon. The fucking what? Who told you that? Oh, you're not that. Talk to these wicked beings that. And I guarantee you, they would not like to hear the name the Skull Clown. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm not fucking playing with you. They do not want to hear that name in front of them. They do not. It strikes fear in them. Okay? Okay? I'm dead serious. Because I'm not playing. Some people think I like to play or goof around. Of course, sometimes. But when I'm serious, I'm dead serious. These people are to the point that they are. When you go to the point that you're children, that is when I draw the line. You hear that? You wicked ones are trying to do anything possible for you to literally leave or stop this shit from happening to you. But there isn't. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. So lay down and fall into dust. I promise you, if you just lay down and let yourself go into dust, it won't be that painful. But if you fight back, oh, it will be painful. It'll be painful to the point that you wish things are coming out of you. You know that little scene from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 when the character Alice has a mirror and she's seeing a chant from the Bible and literally like the kids that Freddy Krueger like possessed, I mean took their soul is like coming out of their bodies and everything like that. I showed a video about that here. The reason I point that out is because they saw one of their kind went through that shit. And they don't like that. That's scary for them. That is what they can go through. That is what they probably will go through. Because you know you know how much blood they drank? They don't even look like, they don't even look like themselves anymore, man. These wicked ones, they don't look like themselves anymore, man. They are pure white to the point that they don't even look like high vibration white. I'm talking about white to the point that you look like death. You're a walking corpse. That's what you are. you wicked ones. You're a walking corpse that's going to die soon. You're gonna you we are going after you, to be quite honest with you. We're going after you. And I was gonna say something, but I'll keep that to myself. But we're going after you. We're going after you. And when we do, there will be no way out for you. Because if you try to leave somewhere, guess what? A portal will open and some of our people will come in. And some other angelic people will come in. Some felines will come in. Another portal, you go to another area, another portal will come in. They'll come out too. Another portal will come out. You will even see your own people come out and kill your ass. And then you will realize no one is not going to save your ass. That's happening very soon for you motherfuckers. It is. We are the co-creators of our reality. And I'm saying this right now. It's going to happen to you this year. It is. It is. And it will trigger into next year, like I've said in my other videos. Of course it will. Why wouldn't it? Because you guys are trying to scramble like fucking cockroaches. Disgusting motherfuckers. Right? All you wicked ones that are trying to fuck up the galaxy, fuck up everything, and fuck up us, to be quite honest with you, is now over. And I want to say this right now. You try to fuck with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Dragons of the Galaxy. The Dragons. The angelic dragons. The angelic titans. You try to put the titans down when you are literally nothing. You're nothing. Do you understand and understand that? You try to stop titans. Are you stupid? Of course you are. Because you try to do it, and guess what? Look at the result of it. The result is you dying. You think nature is going to put up with your shit? She is tired of your shit. Every time I think about TMI, every time I think about Mother Nature, the galaxy, and everything like that, they are just fed up with you, man. They are fed up to the point they literally do not want to see you anywhere in the galaxy anymore. They don't want you anywhere. No one doesn't want you anywhere to begin with, anyways. Mainly because you have a reputation going to places and fucking shit up. No one doesn't care about you. You have no friends. Guess what? You either have two options: die or go to an abandoned place that there's just nothing. No food, no water. It's just a wasteland of shit. And you're not even going to go there because that to you would be heaven in itself. But it's not. You're going to go to a place that's so dimly, dimly, dim, dim, literally, if I can't even say it right, dim, I can't even say it at all, dim to the point of darkness that you wish you can get out of it. You're going to hear souls, you're going to hear other beings, not even souls, you're just going to hear other entities go like, oh, you're going to hear that. And some of you orcs around here are going to fucking cry like a little bitch. And a lot of you wicked ones, a lot of you like reptilians, not Dracos, reptilians. Oh yeah, from Star Constellation Draco, I get it. Yeah, I know. But your reptilians, your wicked ones, your wicked reptilians. Oh my god, you're gonna be starving to the point that if you find anybody, you will eat them. You will know what it is, because you'll be blinded, but you will eat them. You'll be a savage there. But guess what? The more you're a savage there, the more more down you get into the darkness. And the more down you get in there, the more you will suffer. And the more you will literally perish. To the point you will be non-existent. Okay? And any orcs that do the same shit too. I don't care. Any of your insectoids, any of your fucking, I don't give a fuck, Palladians, all you motherfuckers that do this type of shit, drink the blood of kids and shit like that. You know what? You know what's up for you? A lot of shit, actually. To be quite honest with you, I'm actually disappointed that I can't do it myself. Because the shit that I would do to you is to the point that even the galaxy doesn't even want me to do. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fine. They get what they get. Because I'll say this, if it was up to me, oh my God, I would have done so much shit to you guys. All you wicked motherfuckers. I would have done so much fucking shit to you guys. You already know what I can do when I go to the Astral Realm. I literally pull a reptilian skin off by its tail, just going like this. And I was literally holding its skin while its bones were on the ground. I did mention I had that Toon Force, and I mentioned a long time ago about that, well, me going like this, if you remember, when I projected myself in the Astral and fighting these wicked ones. There's no stopping what's happening to you guys. I hope you guys know that. The fact that you are trying to make this stop proves more of how guilty you are, but also it proves more of how stupid that you think you can't stop it. Because you can't. You are to the point because you're not intelligent enough to know. And that's why you would keep on doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And that's your biggest flaw. That's your biggest failure. Your own making will be your own destruction. Does that make sense? Everything's heating up now in the planet. And call it what you want to call it. But it is what it is. This planet is already awakened. If you think the planet's dying, that is your timeline. That is your vibration. The planet's not dying. She's literally evolving. Okay? No one can change my mind of that because I know what she's telling me. And then if someone tells me that no, she tells me this, I'm going to be like, no, you're a fucking liar, man. You're a liar. I just know that you're lying. You can't lie to someone that knows thyself. You can't lie to someone that literally knows what Mother Nature is going through, man. She's not dying. She's not. Stop saying that she is. She's not. And she will never. Because you guys keep thinking this planet is weak. Stop thinking this planet's weak. The reason you think that she's weak is because you think you're weak. I'm saying that right now. And they projected to you that you are weak. I could say other words. I could say a weak motherfucker, but I'm not going to say that. The reason I say that is because they do want you to feel that way and make you feel that way. Because when they do make you feel that way, guess what? That means you can't feel like you can't do nothing. Not even just by meditating. But guess what? You can. Because you got to use your imagination. You hear that? You hear that? Your imagination is so key, guys. You have no idea. No fucking idea what your imagination can do. Why do you think that song, Pure Imagination, is a thing? Why do you think I say pure imagination? But hey, I guess I'm just twisted. You know? I guess I'm just crazy, right? I guess I am, right? Because everyone wants things to change, right? But then they don't want to change their mind to other things. It would be like, oh, that's scary thinking. You can't think like that. And I'm like, if you're not thinking like that, then how are we going to change shit? Stop thinking of the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over again. Every time they say something about the planet, saying that, oh, um, for example, if they say, well, what they've been saying lately, oh, they won't like, there won't be no life on the planet by 2025 or some shit. You know how funny that shit is. You know how funny that shit is. We're in 2024. We're about to be in 2024. They even said that they want to get rid of nature by 2025. So what's the true story here? Do you want to get rid of nature by 2025, or is nature, or there's not going to be nothing by 2025? You see? You see what they try to do? You see what they try to play, guys? They're trying to make you scared, but at the same time, they're reminding their people they're not going to be here for that long, man. And I've told you guys this. I made videos about this saying that you don't have until 2024. 2024 is going to be hot to the point that you won't be able to touch the planet, motherfucker. Not even with your shoes. Okay? The hell is wrong with you? And we can see that right now. I'm being a little bit quiet because it's 11:05, but we can see that right now. I mean, I don't want to mention the whole other shit because I already mentioned that in another video. Because I don't have to. I don't have to talk about that. The GM, not GMO, but the GM. Most people are like GMO. I'm like, no, 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 the GM. What's the GM? Yeah, I made a video about that called spirituality versus, So, um, I don't know if this video will be published before that video is published. So I'll think about it. I'll see. So there's that because I haven't published that video at the time of this video. So there's that. So I like to make videos before other videos I put out. So that's just me. So and yeah, that other video is at Rumble. So um, let's see. Oh, okay, just checking. My friend texted me and shit. So just don't pay attention to the whole war stuff that they're putting out here, guys. I'm dead serious. Don't pay attention to it. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Because that's what the timeline they want you to put you in, to be quite honest with you. Don't. I mean, you can observe it and analyze it, but at the same time, don't be like, oh. Like, I'm seeing people on Facebook, like, making, like, pictures of it and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, God, they got you stuck on that, guys. They got you stuck to the point that you're going to be there forever. I'm already hearing that people already want to put a chip in their head. They're already ready. People are already ready for this new shit that's about to hit the fan. People are ready, man. People are already ready. And in a way, some of them are not ready at all. Some of them know that something's about to hit the fan, but other ones are just like, I know something's happening, and I know we're not ready for it, basically. And a lot of people are already on that. But it's funny too. My sister, my my first sister, she what is it? She has like a bag ready just in case shit goes down. And I'm like, I have one too. Look at that, you know. So some of us do know. Some of us do know. Some of us know what the fuck's going to go up, man. Some of us know. Some of us just know. Okay, call you can yeah, you can call it intuition thing. Where some people just know. Some people feel like they're not awakened or they have awoken and they think other shit, but they're just waking up or they have awakened basically. Cause I'm hanging out with my siblings and my brother-in-law, and I'm over here like they know what's going up around here. So I'm not too worried about them. I am worried about some other things, but with them, but I'm all like, like that. I'm to the point that I'm like, they'll be fine when this shit goes down. And I already did my like, I did my chant for them and everything. So I put my energy to them, to the people that when shit does go down, they have like a protective shield around them. So I did that. It took a lot of energy for me to do that. So much so that I had to go to sleep and eat. Oh, I ate a lot. Oh, I was full. I felt like an anime character. I can see why in anime you see literally grown ass men having so many fucking foods. Because when I had it, when I was doing that, and I got tired, and I woke up, I'm looking at my fucking food plates here, and I'm like, oh, so many things to eat, but I don't know what to grab first. Ugh. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. It happens. It does. It just happens, man. It does. And I felt like an anime character. I felt like a true anime main character at that point. I was just like, I'm a main character. In my own story, basically. You know, technically we all own main characters, our own story, guys. So just so you know, there's a toast to that, you know. So, anyways, damn. I have I did just watch the movie Avengers Infinity War. I was watching that movie just to watch it. I was just like, why not? Why not watch it? Something just told me, hey, watch it. Hey, look, 11/11. Look at that. Awesome. So something told me to just watch it. So I watched it, and yo, man, that movie still holds up. Thanos is literally Thanos is literally us, man. All right. What do you think? In Twitter, the whole thing that they were putting out with Twitter was Thanos was right. Same thing with Killmonger. Killmonger was right, and he was. Both of them were right. Both of them were right. And they still right. I was watching the movie Infinity War. I'm like, yeah, he's right. He's not wrong. In this movie, Thanos is the main character, and so is basically Wanda and Vision. They're the main characters of this movie too. They pay more focus on those three than any other superhero. To be quite honest with you, in that movie, if you pay attention, but there's a reason why they pay attention to Thanos, Wanda, and Vision. If you know what those characters are in a spiritual life way, especially Wanda. Wanda can create her own reality for crying out loud, man. Wanda is powerful beyond measure. She is powerful. Have you seen the show WandaVision? It is good. It's good. In my opinion, it to me, it was the new Matrix, in my opinion. To me, it was the new Matrix, in my opinion. That's just me. That's just me. I know some people might think differently because I know some people can never think that, oh, the Matrix can never be touched because it's the Matrix. But hey, the Matrix is the Matrix, man. There's a reason why that movie was so successful. But I think WandaVision is next to Matrix is so good. Same thing with the 13th Floor. You should watch the 13th Floor. The 13th Floor is basically about two things, actually. Two things. One, these wicked ones going into a machine, projecting themselves into a body so they can do something. The other one is us doing that. projecting ourselves to a machine that translates us to the physical realm. That is also real. That you can literally travel to just by using your freaking um Markaba or spaceship. So there's that. Oh, by swimming. It is called the cosmic waters for a reason, right? So I won't be surprised if, you know, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. I mean, why wouldn't we? I think we'd be fine floating in space. To be quite honest with you, most people are like, "Well, yeah, man, we were carbon, and that's carbon, no shit." I'm like, of course, duh. I know that. Even I know that. But some people just want to be like, "Oh, wouldn't this happen?" I'm like, "Oh, guys, stop thinking that these wicked ones, man. Stop thinking that what these wicked ones put you in your head, man. Think imagination. You're holding yourself back. Even if you don't believe what I'm saying, you're still holding yourself back to the point that you're not looking at that fact. And you'll be like, well, I'm looking at it and I just don't see it. Or you just be like, oh, well, I'm looking at it and I just don't care about it. Or I look at it and I just doesn't make sense or I think it's stupid. That's your problem, not mine, man. That is not my problem. That is not my fucking problem. I am dead serious, man. That's not my problem. That's not my problem, man. It isn't. If you can't see what some brothers and sisters are talking about here, do you think they're lying? Mm, I want to tell you this. You know how long I've been waiting for this stuff to happen? I started waking up in 2012. So you can imagine what I started wanting to do. I mean, wanting for this stuff to happen. Okay? And I told some of you guys in some of my videos that, hey, how I felt when I did woke up around 2012. I was, if you don't know, I'll say this right now. If you don't know, I was pissed off like a motherfucker that you didn't believe. I didn't know about the stuff that was about people, but I knew about these wicked ones. I got pissed off to the point that I wanted to, no, not hurt myself. I'm just gonna say, I just stay quiet right now, because obviously no one's not gonna know what I'm talking about. So let's just say it just made me crazy to the point that I literally was just like, if you guys are not paying attention to this, then all of you are going down. I was like that, man. I was like that. I was like that when I first woke up. Not now, obviously, but when I woke up for the first time, oh, I looked at everybody as a. I was just like, all of you should just gone, gone, gone. All of you gone, gone, gone. And it wasn't to like my family members, my friends, or anything like that. It was literally to people that were like higher authorities, like teachers, principals, cops, and all this shit. I was looking at all of them, like all of you gone, gone, all of you gone, gone. Get the fuck away from me, all of you, piece of the. That's how I was. That's how it literally was. I'm like, if all of us are not rioting right now to go to our teachers, to our principals, and all that, and literally freaking put them on a fucking noose, then there's something's a problem here. And I'm not talking about the teachers and principals that don't know, or the good ones that do want to tell, but if they do tell, they get shot or die, or want to share that information, but the government itself did not want to share that information. Just like for example, my college does not want us to branch out to any other shit of what we want to do in our essay. Basically, for example, so basically, we basically are locked into a book that if you don't care for it, then you're gonna fail. Too bad. Isn't that great? Isn't that isn't that amazing? Of course, they do it on purpose, just to suck your energy dry and do stupid crap. Is it worth it though? Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All I hear is ar 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 ar. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. All I hear is ar 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 ar, and not enough doing. Because these wicked ones could have done a lot of shit, but they decided to they could have done a lot of fucked up shit to us still. When you really think about it, but they decided to do other things and get high off of adrenochrome and have a fucking party every fucking day. It's kind of funny, actually. We told you the time limit for this shit. What was it, like 500 years, 400 years? And what, your people, your forefathers told you, oh, this was going to be 1,000 years. 1,000 years, and we walked up around 400 or 500 years? Or what, 600? Wow. You founding fathers fucked you over. You founding fathers knew who we were, and they were scared as fuck, and that's why they left. So they didn't have that karma. But I'm telling you this right now, they still gonna have that karma. Their arms and limbs are going to whoosh, and we're gonna do that just by looking at them. We're not even gonna touch them. We're not even gonna touch them. Seriously, we're just gonna look at them. Just like we're gonna do the same thing to you, you wicked motherfuckers. All right. These wicked ones have told me I'm a pest sometimes, and I should be. I should be a pest, and that is my goal for you wicked motherfuckers. I I want to say this right now. I should be a pest to you wicked motherfuckers, especially to you reptilians, man. To you wicked reptilians, I should be a fucking pest. I should be a pest to you. All right? And you insectoids, shut the fuck up. Like you are nothing. You're nothing. You wicked insectoids are nothing. You're nothing. I would literally grab your limbs and tear that shit up and cook it in a fire and smack that shit off of you and literally smack you with it. I would literally beat you with your own fucking leg. Alright, I don't care how scary you look. Motherfucker, we look scary. We're dragons. Look at our teeth that we have. Look at the tails that we got. The wings. The fire that we got. The vibration we got. We're the most terrifying thing that is out here, guys. And they are scared of us. We are walking dragons. We are walking titans. Some of us have like 1,000 heads. Some of us have fucking heads here, and a head here, and a fucking head back here. I'm that serious. We just have so much. I'm telling you guys, we're monsters, man. Some of us are monsters. Not all of us, but some of us are. Because that's how ancient we are. The ones that know they are monsters from that ancient times, from the beginning of the Titans, when they were born, they would know. Because I know I was. That's how old I am. I'm fucking that old. Alright? I know I'm that type of Titan. And all of these brothers and sisters here are Titans also. It's just that you need to know what type of Titan they are. Were you a later Titan before all that shit happened with the gods and the Titans? or were you between the middle or the beginning Titan? You know, because I was from the beginning Titans. They were. That's one of the reasons why I'm even talked about in the fucking Greek shit and all that shit. They're like, hell no. I'm dead serious. Some of us are not talked about in that Greek stuff. I'm serious. Some of our brothers and sisters that were around that time are not talked about. Only Kronos is and the rest of them. Mainly because it goes to Zeus's family, which Zeus created these orcs. So obviously they're going to focus on his story, basically, his backstory. That's how it was, because they were obsessed with him, dude. They were obsessed with Zeus. They were. They were obsessed with him. Don't think they weren't. They have so many shit about Zeus. They were obsessed with him. They were obsessed Zeus / Jesus. And they wanted him to be white, but he wasn't white. He was so-called black. He was. Sorry about that. He was so-called black, but no, he was Anunnaki. He was a brother. Alright? So, it's just crazy. You know, that these beings do that stuff. Like, I mean, they just change these stuff just because they want to fit their needs. Just because, hey, no one's not going to notice. Oh no, we notice. It just took some. Some of us just took a while. Some of us just took a while. Not all of us, but some of us. You know. So, because some of us noticed it right away, while others were just like, oh, okay. You know. You know how sometimes you be like, oh, I'm a fool of like thinking this. You know. But you shouldn't really. Sometimes you might think about that, but really wholeheartedly, you shouldn't really think about you downing yourself and stuff like that. It's because, hey, man, you just gotta learn. You getting it wrong helps you learn more. Mainly because you know it's wrong, and you know there's something better that's out there. A better answer. So, and that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. That's to strive you more to research more. You know, because it's non-stopping, it's never ending. It's like yes, it's like a journey in itself. You know, it's always been that way with me. To me, it's like a journey in itself. So that's always been me. It's always been like a journey. Um, Anything else I could talk about that I want to get out of my chest? Um, I just know that when this stuff does happen, I've probably said this a lot, but when this stuff does happen, people are going to realize that our planet, that our realm, is not what we've been told. People are going to literally be like, people told me about this type of physics, and now I see these type of physics, and I'm trying to calculate in my own brain how do those physics work in those calculations. I'm saying this right now. Don't do that. The reason I say that is because these wicked ones made their type of world. If you try to crack the universe's mindset with the mindset that they gave you in school and shit like that, you are going to either deny it like a motherfucker, or think that it's crazy, or crack like a motherfucker, like literally, like go Google in two ways: as a genius, mad scientist way, or as a literally, oh, I will fucking scream and panic type of way, which you should not do. If you become the mad scientist way, everyone will probably most likely respect the fuck out of you, actually, because now you become that mad scientist that people actually want to go to. You know, even though some people might not want to, but other people would love to just go to you because you know what you're talking about. You know, so that's really it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know I went too long with this stuff, But that's why I have to, man. I do this sometimes. I do it just to get out of my chest. Just to keep you guys updated and stuff like that. No harm, no foul, hopefully. um, and I just hope you guys are safe. Be safe, guys. Literally, be safe. Um, okay, I'm saying this right now. I've been hearing some stupid shit. To be quite honest with you, stupid shit of like I've just been hearing stupid shit. I'm not even gonna mention it. I'll just say this right now. I'm not gonna mention the stupid shit, but I'll say this right now. If I was look, if you knew that that stupid shit was true, wouldn't you hear it from reliable sources that you know that will talk about it? You know, and I'm talking about like brothers and sisters that know that you go to because they know what they're talking about, and you know what they're talking about, and you look at them like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not because you agree with them, it's because yeah, you see what they're talking about, and you actually see what they're talking about even before they even mention it. Sometimes, you know, that's how you know you're in tune, and that's how you know you can see you do the bullshit. you know. So I'll see you guys, and be safe.